to actually be here in the state capitol, sit in the seats that the representatives, the Senate, and everyone else is actually in, and getting to view a preview of what it's like to actually be in their shoes. It's great because you get to really appreciate what they have to go through on a regular basis, and you get to really see, you get the whole experience. You know, you're in the Capitol, it's Tallahassee, you're walking down and you see lobbyists, you see representatives, you see senates. Like, it's so immersive that it almost becomes shocking at one point where I couldn't really even comprehend what's going on because there was just so much going on. You know, the political celebrities around, and just being able to stop someone and ask them a question about a particular bill or a resolution, and you just got out of a room where we were surrounded by Supreme Court justices from Florida, and Board of Governors and other members. And the great thing about it was you get to have an open conversation with them. They're no longer just a name you see on a sheet of paper or a letterhead. They're a human being, and you can associate a personality and rationalize how they got to the decision that they wanted to get to up front.
The Supreme Court was established in 1846. This building is our fourth location and was built in the year 1949. This is the official seal of the Florida Supreme Court. It's made of white bronze. At the top in Latin, sat cito si recte. In English means soon enough if done correctly. 18 stars represents Estrella, who is the daughter of the goddess of justice. F is for Florida, and of course we have Our Lady Justice here. The sword in her right hand, if you take a look at the model on the top of the steps, the sword is taking care of the snakes, which represents the wrongdoings. So she is taking care of them with her sword.
It's my first time in Tallahassee. We visited the Supreme Court. I was actually just having lunch with Justice Polston. It was very enlightening being able to speak one-on-one with the justice. So that was exciting. Earlier, our session, we talked a lot about goals, personal goals, long-term goals, lifelong goals. So it was very interesting. But I do think it's important for us young lawyers to be in the environment that we're in today, meeting with the Florida Board of Governors, meeting with the Supreme Court justices. It's important to learn as much as you can about your career, especially if your goal is to be great.
I was very hesitant about joining, not just because of the schedule, but because I'm an introvert and I don't like networking. It scares the bejesus out of me. I can't do it. I'm terrible. So I was scared about doing that, and then I was also nervous about the time commitment because I have 3 little children, and so it was, Mom was going to be gone for a couple days every few months, and I hadn't done that before. But I looked at it as an opportunity to get a mom vacation, if you would, right? So I'm away, I get to rejuvenate myself and go back home, and then I'm a better mom for that. So I think that's a benefit of being away a couple days every few months.
Just the interactions and being in a room with like-minded people that want to actually get involved, and it's a genuine passion of theirs to be as involved in the Florida Bar, was an experience itself.
I've applied Leadership Academy by maintaining the relationships that I've made. I've reached out and I've remained in contact with individuals that I've met, sending emails, and I look forward to continue building those relationships with these individuals.
I think the highlight has been Stefano. He has been one of the greatest inspirations in the program thus far. So our DISC assessment conversations, the DISC assessment I've used as a supervisor with how to deal with the people that I supervise. They are all different on the spectrum, and it helped me to figure out how to communicate effectively with them, and it also helped me figure out how to communicate effectively with my spouse. I think Stefano's his example of this is something simple that your spouse likes, and it's very easy for you to do, which is a calendar. So I've started to share my calendar with my husband because of that example that he provided. That was something that he needed, something that he wanted, that made him feel loved, and it was easy for me to do. But I had been resistant up until the point where Stefano explained it to us as why it was important. Our conversations about goals, those are things that I think will help implement change in my regular life.
That was the idea of sharing with someone. In sharing with that individual, you identify that as someone who has done it. It may scare the hell out of you. It may seem, but how do I even get to that person? That's the easy part. The how is easy because someone's done it. The map already exists. The tools are out there, or what you need to build the tools are already out there. But it can't just live in your mind. It can't just kind of surface every year when when New Year's Eve is coming up, and that's it. Talk about it with each other. This is a safe place to do it. This is a place where people are here because they have goals, because they want things for themselves, the bar, their communities, their state, the nation, the world. These are great people to share goals with, because not only are they on that same path, but you're here because you're already accomplishing things. You're already involved. You already know people. You already have connections. And for your goal to materialize, I guarantee you, you need nothing more than the people in this room to work together. Willpower and the connections you already have in this room, I guarantee you, can get you on your way.